Hello everyone and welcome to Infonox Market Insights with me, Richard Perry, analysing markets for Infonox on Monday the 22nd of November. Now the strengthening of the dollar has kicked back in again. Certainly on Friday we saw a decisive move where the dollar strengthened across Forex majors and impacted through commodities and also pulled equity markets slightly lower as well. A bit of a corrective slip through equities on Friday, but that's stabilized a little bit this morning. But it's interesting that we're seeing that the dollar remains strong into Monday morning. Now, the Eurozone social unrest is starting to take hold again through the COVID restrictions and the reaction that people are having through that. And that could well see the euro underperforming in the coming days. And it's certainly something that we need to keep an eye on, I think. Now, in terms of data points today, we've got a fairly quiet calendar. We've got Eurozone consumer confidence, which again, these renewed COVID restrictions might impact, but also looking at US existing home sales as well. Now, we do have a shortened trading week, certainly stateside this week for the Thanksgiving holiday, but front end of this week, we're fairly jam-packed coming towards a load of data points. So the charts we're looking out for today, we're looking at cable, which sterling dollar had a slip back in line with a lot of the major markets where the dollar had strengthened on Friday. But it's interesting to see if that reaction is still positive to the recovery and whether cable can hold on to support. Similarly, we're looking at silver. Breakout on silver recently, but pulling back. Is this a time to buy? And also looking at the DAX. Can it continue higher? So let's have a look at these charts. So onto the Infonox MT5 platform, and starting off with sterling dollar, we can see the recovery that we had in the past week or so had a big stall, big falling over on Friday, negative candle there, and the uptrend channel that I've drawn in here on the daily chart is now being broken. But you can see that on the 4-hour chart, effectively, you're not quite breaking that support of the uptrend channel yet. Yeah, being threatened, but I think I'm looking out for how the market reacts around that 34 figure area of support. These reaction lows that we've seen here, again held on Friday effectively, but if you see the 4-hour RSI moving below 40, I think that would confirm a breakdown and then renewed downside pressure towards the low again. But for now, just holding on to the recovery with that support intact, you'd need to see that moving above the 34.75 reaction mini reaction high or lower high that we had in the recovery. So that needs to be broken to re-engage the move higher again. But for now, a bit of a consolidation, I think, there on cable. Silver chart, we had the sharp recovery throughout the past couple of months or so, really, breaking out through the resistance at 24.80. Now we've drifted back into the breakout area of support, and you can see the RSI has now unwound nicely on the daily chart towards the mid-50s. So again, this is the moment at which silver needs to start picking up, and it has done today. It's interesting that silver is outperforming gold quite strongly today, picking up in the last few hours. Now on the 4-hour chart, you can see the importance of the 50 area on RSI. If it can hold back above 50 and then move through the gears and then get back above 24.90, $25, then you can really see that this one is the buying opportunity that we've been looking out for. But certainly I think I'm still looking to buy into weakness, and the question is whether this is the moment. I'm not entirely sure yet. There's nothing decisive yet to suggest that the corrective phase has played out. I think back above 50 and holding on 4-hour RSI would help to indicate that, though. And finally on the DAX, we've seen the sharp run higher since that reaction low that we had back in early October, finding that uptrend support. Now, again, this is an important moment. 4-hour chart. You can see here that the 4-hour RSI had been consistently above that 50 mark, pretty much strongly throughout the last couple of weeks at least. And it needs to now get back above 50 and hold that move. And it's interesting that you can actually sort of see the resistance, the old breakdown area of that resistance around 16,200. That is the moment at which it starts to fall over with the RSI on the 4-hour chart around that 50 mark. Certainly that would suggest pressure on the uptrend again, but that could be a sort of an unwinding affair where you see that reaction, lower reaction high. You've already got this bearish engulfing candlestick from Friday's move, which is a corrective near-term candle, which you could see this back towards the breakout area of 16,000 again, and that would be a decent moment, I think, to buy potentially or look for buy signals. But this is potentially still in this corrective phase, so reaction to today's tick higher around that resistance will be key. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it informative for your trading. Join me again on Wednesday, where we've got a whole batch of US data brought forward due to the Thanksgiving holiday. So I'll leave you with the Infinux support and resistance table, and I will speak to you then. Thank you very much.